What's up, guys? This morning, I'm by myself. Well, for a little while at least. Mel's got a couple things to do. She is, I think, still sleeping. I am loading up. Well, I'm loaded up, and I'm heading to the shop. I'd show you I'll show you some parts, but they're all buried. So, heading to my shop to install some motor mounts. It's taking a second for this thing to like stable out. Last time we had the throttle body brake, so I don't know if I fully got that like proper or not. I don't know. It's running, so yeah, we're gonna put motor mounts in, hub bearing in today, potentially start to look at cutting, and I don't know, we'll see how far we get. There's a drift event tomorrow. I know, sorry, let me just apologize right now. I'm sorry for not putting out a video last week. We went to Klutch Kickers. I'll, you know what, drop some footage right now. So we went to Klutch Kickers and we just didn't like vlog a lot. We actually just went out there to go see like what it was about, catch the vibe, and yeah, dude, it's super cool. And I think we're gonna go back for round 5. I don't think Mel's gonna drive. I might know somebody, like one of the bromies that is driving, so I might tag along with them. So other than that, let's get to today's video. Let's just jump over to the shop. And yeah, cool. All right, guys, what's up? We're back at the shop, and if you noticed, your boy finally got his hair cut. Oh, no, it's a mess. Anyway, we're back at the shop. Here we go. We're getting these things going. We got some Z1 mounts. These things are actually really cool. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can read up on them, because there's a lot of technical stuff that you should know. Got our new hub bearing, yay. Mel isn't here yet. She's probably gonna bring the over fenders. Like I said, we might get into that, I don't know. Mike would have to come with his welder. We'd have to do a lot of cutting and grinding. I don't know if we're gonna do that today because there is a drift event tomorrow that kind of got sprung on us, so we might just go ahead on and knock out a little bit of work, do a bolt check, and see what's up. Because if you guys remember, we have to replace those motor mounts because they broke the throttle body, broke my air boot because the motor torques, and it keeps breaking everything on the driver's side. And I'm about tired of it, so time for an upgrade. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing racked. I'm flying solo dolo today, so it'll probably be a lot of time. Well, for a little while I'm flying solo. It'll be a lot of time lapses and all, and watching me work. So I'm gonna get to it and not drag this out all day. Yeah. what I want to point out real quick is, so we run Coral Works dual caliper brackets. You can see that's like squash plated in between the knuckle and the drum brake backing plate. You need the backing plate. Well, you really just need this center part. You can cut all this away. I don't know why I didn't. Don't judge me. But the hub, just so everybody knows, the hub can come out of the brakes. There's the hub, there's the new one, there's the old one. It can come out with the drum brakes on, and since technically these 4 bolts that bolt the hub in hold the plate on, you would think it would fall out, but if you have your drum brakes installed, I don't know how well you can see it, you still have these 2 bolts that hold the drum brake together and holds that backing plate on. Also running these are your factory bolts. This is to take up the squash plate. I'll show you. This is the same thickness as this, see, bam, ish. And those go on to your factory calipers to take up the space that you're gonna have there. And then they actually have shorter bolts for the standalone hydro. And yeah, so I'll put this hub back in real quick, put the axle and all back in. All right, look who showed up. Mel showed up, got that shenanigans drift wear. So, took the heat shield off, can't really see. This side, guys, honestly, like, my light's really bright, so it's probably hard to see, so whatever. Once you take the heat shield off on this side, you can honestly like see the mount bracket pretty well. That's honestly, that would probably be the way I would do it. I would just like take that heat shield off, like take that intake boot off, take the heat shield off, and just like take that mount loose. The driver's side.
The side that's actually right.
So this side, we got factory AC. So you got all the AC. I mean, dude, you can't even see that thing. It's like way down there. In, boom, in. So I know I skipped it. We got them in. Essentially what we had to do was drop the cross member. See the stiff leg here. I don't know where the other one went. It went somewhere. So we had to take the cross member loose. We had to take that guy loose right there. We didn't have to take it out, but we just had to take the nuts all the way off and pry it down and get the mounts out. Now, here Mel, hold this for me. Show you guys
The damage.
So this was our passenger side mount. That's how it goes. Look at the mount. Jeez. Mel's a rookie at filming, y'all, sorry.
Sorry.
Here's our passenger side mount. That was an issue. Well, it was killing us. This is the driver's side mount, so every time Mel would torque, it would just come apart like that.
What? That's nuts.
Plan change. So this is done. We're done with this, and we're not putting on the over fenders, right?
Right. I'm gonna just do it another day, start fresh, have a whole day to paint them so they're not white, because I'm kind of bougie a little bit. Don't want them white on my car.
I don't understand why you're painting them though.
Just to, I don't know.
You're painting them the same color that you're painting the car, but you're changing the color of the car?
Yeah, but it's just spray paint. It's gonna cost minimal. It's gonna cost minimal, so. Listen.
So yeah, so we're not doing that. We're not drifting. So that'll probably be the end of this video. Got him. You thought this was over? You thought this was just an install video? So last night at 7:30, after we have religiously asked Melda if we were going drifting or not, she decided that we were going drifting. So we hurried up, we threw everything in Drift Hub Bourbon, and there's Mel right now calling me. What's up, Mel?
Yeah, that's me. Last minute Mel.
Last minute.
Last
Yeah,
minute
last
Mel.
minute Mel.
LMN. Yeah. So, jeez, dude. No. People don't need to see that.
Jeez. So, we're back at it. Here we are. Why are we drifting today, Mel? Why did you decide last minute to come drifting?
Because in reality, the whole time I really wanted to drive. But a small part of me didn't. But then when Chris was sending me pictures of his car at the track, that did it in. And then when they said $50 and then they said $25, I'm like, well, I gotta be there.
Oh, okay.
All right, have the tires, so.
Well, we don't have the tires. We got the tires. This is what we're working with.
Yep.
So what are you working on today, Mel?
They have the course set up with outer zones, clipping points, all that stuff, touch and goes. So I'm trying to work on being on the proper line.
Let's go.
And it's not as easy as it seems.
All right. Well, let's just jump to some helmet cam footage, and I'll get doing everything else because we haven't got anything set up, as you guys see. So let's just do some driving.
Come watch me suck for a while.
I'll talk to the people. So see you in car. And
Dang it. Alright. Well. Pull the car off for a minute and talk to you guys. So, I'm having a little bit of trouble with it. I just see that this is why I wanted to do this. That's why I asked our buddy Ryan if he could start incorporating comp lines into our events. Because to me, maybe it's easy to other people, but to me, it's not quite as easy. So this is going to be a huge learning experience for me today, and I'm super excited about it. The only thing we really need to do, because I think it's affecting me, is my rear driver's side, where I hit, is rubbing extremely bad in the back. So maybe we need to try to take that tire off and just try to beat the shit out of it. Try to get it out of the tire's way. So let's go back to pits and we can handle that up.
all right, so I say, hey Mel, I hear something chinging around, and while you're on track, I think it might be the exhaust.
What's it doing?
Yeah, dang. It's dangling.
Oh, it slipped forward. That's what happened.
That thing dangling. Typical Louisiana weather.
Rain, as always. At least it's not storming though. It's not storming. It's just kind of drizzle. A little bit of a drizzle. So Drew, what grade do you give me on my comp line on 10th?
You're actually doing quite well.
You think so?
What are these dudes even doing driving, like riding bikes? I don't know.
They're real, man. Rain, who cares? You know?
No, I think you're doing real good. I think, like we were talking about earlier, you're on all the zones. You're just a little bit on the. You're like just barely in the zone, let's say. So you're like not pushing all the way out, and that's fine. That's fine because at least you're running that line.
I did notice though how you come in a little more shallow on entry. It does really pull you.
Yeah.
Out.
Yeah.
I'm learning all this stuff. I really just go out there and drive. I don't know all the logistics of it. So I'm learning stuff.
And you have to keep in mind the car track's kind of domed, so when you get into those.
The skid pad, you mean?
Yeah. So the skid pad is kind of domed.
Yeah.
So once you get into like the outer part of the skid pad, it's kind of like an off camber and it just pushes you.
Yeah.
So
it's a hard line to run.
It is what is it? It's the FR Legends C course.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we gotta go get mounted. We gotta go get tires mounted before we can even drive again, and it's raining, and that kind of sucks because wet drifting isn't really fun. It's just kind of there for S's and G's. All right, yep. Let's get back at it. What you say?
Let's go mount some tires.
Kind of hungry.
Why didn't you eat a sandwich?
Why didn't I eat a sandwich? I don't know. Well, it's on a cilantro.
I don't like it.
Look at that. That generic bunch of fries right
That
there.
is the most American thing that you can get.
Definitely not.
Yes, it is.
Hot dog is the most American thing you can get. Yeah, and baseball.
Kind of true.
Wow. Yeah, it's cooking down the pits. About as unsafe as it can get. Alright, stop. I'm gonna get out right here. Alright. Yeah.
So welcome back to our humble abode of our Z seat that Drew sits in all the time, our dead tires, and our sim. This is where we live. Shut up, man.
I thought that was pretty good. I liked it.
Okay.
I liked it. 10 out of 10. Good job.
Anyway, this is where we live. This is where you see us at the end of every video, I feel.
Yeah, that's just because we always forget. Like we always
changed
like
scenery
up.
from the Christmas lights that you can no longer see right now that they've been up for 2.5 years. I haven't taken them down. It was our Christmas tree because, again, we have a simulator in our way for a Christmas tree. So
There's a way better Christmas tree, man.
Anywho, so today was good, I feel. It taught me a lot. Those comp lines are difficult. They're not easy. So it definitely taught me some things. It was an
Insert
interesting day.
picture of the course.
It rained, so drifting when raining really sucks. It's not fun. It's not fun. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah,
Make
some
fun.
people like it.
I prefer dry because I like grip, a lot of it. So I don't know. What did you think about the day, Drew?
I thought it was very like impromptu. You know what I mean? Like, hey, it's 7:30 the night before. We're going drifting.
Sometimes those kind of things happen, right?
No, I thought it was good. I think you did a really good job. I think we need to get the car a little bit better.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Other than that, I was genuinely pleased with your performance.
Thanks, Drew. Golf clap.
Golf clap. Sure, 100%.
So the rotational noise is gone, but I hear a clicking noise when I'm pressing the brakes. So don't know. That's why I was going so slow coming up the driveway.
Oh, like a clink, 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 clink.
Kinda.
Probably axles.
Oh, great. No. Don't tell me that.
You might have to get a couple of them things.
Anybody got some Z axles for cheap? Maybe not. Probably not.
All right, so the official extra of the day
Is what?
right now.
Is what?
Well, I'm wondering. Are we gonna what time is it?
It's 7 o'clock.
So are you going to hit me with an announcement in 28 minutes about we're drifting tomorrow or something?
I really would prefer to do that than go to work. So, but no, I don't think they'd let me go out there. So, yeah, it's a good day.
Good day.
Good day.
Good day.
Didn't break anything.
Didn't break anything.
Didn't wreck.
Didn't wreck.
Also, didn't drive carts that I paid for because I wanted to drift.
Wonderful. It's always
whatever.
a good thing.
But yeah, I don't really have anything else. That's pretty much it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, me too. I'm hot and sweaty, as always. Like, subscribe, comment. Tell us how y'all feel. What y'all want us to do. And we'll try to do it.
Tell Mel to
I need to go to YouTube school.
Yeah.
So.
She's nervous.
Yeah, I am. I'm playing with my hands and stuff. But, yeah. That's it.